Why do people say Call of Duty takes no skill to play?
It takes a lot of skill.
Popular.
Because they play PC games.
But see, here's what I'm stuck on, right? Like, let's take basketball and hockey, right? What if I said basketball takes no skill to play? That it's completely
Let's go
easy.
further. Let's say running track takes no skill to play.
Dude, there's a pizza here. I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, hold on. And there's a pizza fund link in the description so we can get this guy paid. Hold on.
Hey, yeah, make sure it's paid.
Yes, that guy who tried to dox me, threatened that. Like, they can't eat send beats to my house, pimp, so go ahead. I
Next
live in the
week, we
boonies.
just need to meet up at Woody's and have do PKA in his house.
Yeah, live
Pizza.
PKA.
But, like, I understand. It's like running track is a no-skill sport. Then you have people fighting for it. Yes, it's a losing war. Like, anybody can run, obviously, but how many people can run track that fast? Very few people. Anybody can play Call of Duty, but how many people can play Call of Duty well? Not that many people.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, the people that, say that, like, I really just don't think I don't think they're all there.
They're just bad.
Everything to a certain extent, no matter what it is, takes skill. I mean, anything, minimal things, they take some type of skill.
Brushing
There
your
are
teeth
people
takes skill, called motor skills.
yeah, there are people that do it better than some. And I mean, do it better than others. Your dentist sees that. So
I don't know. Who cares? I mean, like I overlook people like that altogether because they're just mad at the game. They want to try to justify something better. You know the reason Battlefield is not as big as Call of Duty? Because Battlefield feels like you're playing with weights on. It does. I mean, I'm a Battlefield advocate. I love the Battlefield series to death, but Battlefield 3 sucks. It does. I mean, I'll be the first to admit it. Bad Company 2 was a great game. It played smoother. It played better. There was no latency. If you don't believe me, go pop your Battlefield Bad Company 2 disc in right now and play that motherfucker. I bet you it feels like you're playing in a wet dream compared to Battlefield 3. Battlefield 3 is clunky, and after you get off Call of Duty and try to play some Battlefield 3, it feels like you're playing underwater in a stack of mud.
I don't know what's up with my microphone. It keeps cutting out.
But you two probably never even played Battlefield 3, so you couldn't relate to me.
Yeah, I got Battlefield 3.
Does it not feel like it played in
the
some
beta.
mud?
That was it.
I just didn't like the controls. It seemed like I was slow.
Yes, what I'm talking about. It feels like you're playing like a load of bricks. You don't have the aim that you want to aim at. And like the Battlefield guys made fun of me, the mods, when I said that the only way Battlefield 3 is going to beat Call of Duty is to copy it. And it's the truth.
People want fast-paced action. Most people, they want something they want a game mode that's between 5 minutes to 8 minutes, and they can just have a lot of fun shooting people. COD's supposed to be a shooter. If I wanted to fly a jet and all that shit, I would go play Battlefield, but I don't want to fly planes and jets and helicopters or tanks. I want to shoot people.
Well, that's the fun part about Battlefield, the vehicles.
Yeah.
But then you get made fun on playing Battlefield for using the vehicles. I'm like, that's the only allure of the fucking game. If I wanted to shoot you, I could play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty takes a lot, but it also takes a lot of luck too. When it comes to
especially when it comes to Modern Warfare 3.
It takes a lot of luck. It takes a lot of skill. I got a buddy of mine. I think he's the best MW3 player there is.
He must have really good lag compensation on his side.
Yeah, he usually has host. I think he's at Comcast. He got an upgrade. Pretty funny kid to watch stream, but talking about Mr. Exquisite, but he's young, he's cocky, and he has good gameplay. Now he's really good at what
I watched it. I watched him play the other day. That bitch motherfucker didn't even jump on a flag. He's used the AA-12. The game ended up losing by 40 points. At no point did he try to win the game. He was like, "I'm whooping a double Moab with the AA-12."
And that's what I'm talking about. It takes a lot of skill. Now he could have jumped on flags, but me personally, I had a rant video. I'm all about winning. I mean, me and you've played a lot together, and you're about winning. But a lot of guys, it does take skill what we do, and it takes skill what he does. It's just relevant about what you want to do.
I don't know. I can't stand losing.
The skill gap, I think, is exaggerated by people who don't play the objective, right? Do you know how many kill streaks I've lost because I died taking a flag? How many
YouTube games I've lost because I didn't want to lose?
Tons and tons, right? Like, You know, some guy says, "What do you have, a 1.5 KD?" Dude, I could have a 2.5 KD if I never capped a flag. You know,
I could
there's
have a 5 if I didn't cap flags.
so many deaths from grabbing flags. It's ridiculous, and so many kill streaks that I didn't call in. So many kills that I don't have because I've capped flags. Bragging about kills in an objective-based game is like bragging about assists in a basketball game. It's, you know, yeah, I'm not saying you didn't help your team, but don't go acting like you're some hotshot. The guy that actually won the game is the guy that, like, gained map control, took the flag, and didn't let you have it back. That's,
Yeah. I'm not a fan where YouTube is at in Call of Duty right now. It makes me want to get out of it even more. Because right now, Call of Duty is nothing more than trapping people in corners, you know, spinning around, throwing knives.
well, you play with...
Just like...
maybe I misunderstood. I
just like Redneck was saying, Redneck was talking about Mr. Exquisite. I happened to catch one of his games. He was using the AA-12, and like all he talked about the entire game was like, I want a double Moya with the AA-12 because no one on YouTube has one. And he lost the game by 40 points after he just ran through A on underground like 15 times. He didn't even finish at the top of the team. He was like somewhere in the middle.
But see, he posts videos that, you know, that people, his subscribers want to see. A lot of guys don't give a shit if you're on a flag or not. They just want to see the most kills you can get, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I tell people, you know, if you want to see that, go to his channel.
And I'm not ripping on this guy. Like, I've never actually watched his gameplay, so don't take me as you know, tearing him down. But I will say that in general, like, you know, if you're watching a guy who plays the objective versus a guy that doesn't, you need a whole different standard for that. This is a whole different thing, unless it's TDM, at which point, you know.
But now to put all this in perspective, a while back we did a live stream. And a while back we had it was Fear Gaming with Moho and all them guys, and it was like people like me, Nerdy for the Win, Ron, Inez, and I think Exquisite was on there too. And we got fucking raped.
Did you?
Like rape trained? Yeah, they raped the shit out of us. And you know,
who?
we're all
Fear?
Yeah, Moho and all John, all them guys.
Oh yeah.
But see,
that'll happen.
It was a different. It was a different round because we were playing, you know, MLG style rules. And
I thought subs raped you. I thought, you know,
no.
All right.
No, I don't. It takes a pro to rape me.
No. Dude, I have.
It either takes a pro or Infinity Ward, one of the two.
I don't even know how many subs I have, but let's say I have 840,000 subs. I guarantee you that if you take the best 6 of them, you probably lose. Right? There's somebody out there.
That's a lot. That's a lot of people to pick
You should advertise for them. I'll play. I enjoy it.
I don't know that I'll get the right 6, but yeah, you know, there's.
Yeah, Redneck, you run those trials for the best 6 players for the next 2 years, and then you get back with me and we'll play them.
That'd take a long time, wouldn't it?
You know, the thing about that your setup, dude, is like you got beat by Fear in their setting, and like you should have played another match in your setting. Like,
yeah,
I'm not disrespecting Fear or nothing, but like MLG needs to broaden the rules and allow kill streaks.
I've always thought that, and people laughed at me.
They laugh at you, but like Fear never had to deal with like a counter UAV. They never have to deal with the laws of the UAV. You know, things of that nature.
Do you think that's why games like StarCraft are so popular?
Yeah, it's why StarCraft's so popular. It's this: a StarCraft MLG player is playing StarCraft. He's not playing a diluted version of StarCraft. He's playing StarCraft. There's no units that are off limits. There's nothing.
Yeah.
In Call of Duty, you're playing a bare bones version of the game that people considered skillful. I want to see something I can copy and integrate into my own game. That's what would get me to watch MLG players and respect them. I want to see you beat. I want to see you beat a guy 4v4 with like gun on gun, no rules.
There you go, Wings. That's your.
Wouldn't it be badass?
Should start a.
I've played with pros. They are very good at the game. Like they're amazingly good. They're just.
They're good at the game, but
I was talking to people who know pros, and I was like, you know, do they hate me? You know, because I'm like, you know, I do well on YouTube and stuff, and they're like, nope, not you. You know who the people the pros don't like? The YouTubers that get a lot of attention for how good they are at the game. Like
Bingo.
I'll name names, right?
Bro.
You know, like Fearcrads, for example, an incredible orb. The pros look at them and say, like, man, how do they get so much respect for their gameplay when I'm not? You know, like I should feel like if a channel is built on great gameplay, then their channel should be as big as them because they're great gamers. You know, they look at me and they're like, well, Woody's channel is more about Woody than, you know.
You know why people subscribe to Fear Cards instead of somebody like Tosh or Stainville?
Okay.
Because Stainfield plays a game that people don't play. He plays an MLG variant game type, whereas Incredible Orbs over here is playing a game they play. He uses the same guns they use in the same scenarios that they're familiar with.
Yeah.
If MLG would integrate just the regular rules of COD, and every broken piece of shit that COD has has to go in MLG, not only will it make COD more balanced and be able to get fixed because they'll get laughed off the fucking stage if you have unlimited noob tubes happening in MLG.
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
people will be more interested in it because it's a game that they play themselves when they get on their console.
I agree with it. I want to see pro teams 6v6.
6v6 pro teams,
Yeah.
no rules. First to 75 kills. I would watch that.
Wings, that's your entrepreneurship
Let's
direction.
get Kickstarter
That's what you
going.
should do. You should start a gaming
You
league.
not agree with me, Mike?
I don't know. Entertainment-wise, yes, I agree. But to get down to the competitive bones, I think it's gun on gun. I think it's best decisions and.
But Call of Duty isn't all about gun on gun. It has kill streaks. It has other elements of the game. Gun on gun's Counter Strike. There's no kill streaks in Counter Strike. That's the thing. Like, let's say Battlefield was MLG setting and they go no vehicles. Well, Battlefield has vehicles as part of the game. Gun on gun is just one selection of Call of Duty. Just like winning a game, being able to kill somebody is one ingredient to win the game. You gotta cap the flag. You gotta make sure you kill the person, and you gotta keep your team in a area where they have peripheral vision and be able to use everything to their advantage.
I don't think
If you're
6v6
lacking in one of these three areas, what's that?
Kill streaks
6v6 would be bad for pro games, I think.
Yeah, and kill streaks would also slow down. I think that was like one of the biggest things about why they never integrated them. I think it would slow down the gameplay.
How would it slow it down?
What do you mean?
It's already
Because
slow as dirt.
People would be TDMs maybe, but the other games are super fast paced.
Like in my book, the most entertaining MLG gameplay is Search and Destroy. I love watching them play Search and Destroy because it's almost just like Search and Destroy. Kill streaks aren't a factor generally when you play Search and Destroy.
I'm not a Search and Destroy fan by any means, but when I think of just competitive gaming and shooter, I just always think about gun on gun skill. Making right decisions.
The
I
reason
think
Search is, I thought there was a gap there. The reason Search is good is that they put that short time limit on it. If you sit there in camp waiting for Search to happen, you'll lose on time. So people push, and they make it go.
Yeah, but like if it's a 6v6 TDM, most of it can last is 10 minutes because there's a time limit. It's not going to slow the game down that much.
I think it would. Talking about StarCraft, I think it'd help the whole.
It would help them
competitive nature
as a whole if they would just let them play the game instead of breaking the rules down.
Mm.
As of right now, people would be like, no.
It's not like you're going to get chopper gunners in MLG setting. That's not going to happen. Most you're going to get is like UAVs and counter UAVs.
It would be interesting if they ran kill streaks in pro gaming because, imagine the high somebody would get if there was a chopper gunner up, or even like a napalm in their pocket. How they can somehow work that. The strategies that would be involved in kill streaks and what they ran would be really interesting to me.
It would be interesting to see.
Yeah, it would add. Because one thing that competitive gaming has that pubs doesn't is there's a really high level of thinking and planning going on. A lot of the slayers in a pub match are just sort of like, I know those guys are there, I'm going to use cover, I'm going to kill them as they come, etc. But in a pro match, they're always sitting there trying to control the spawns. They're always it's like a higher level
like
of
a chess game.
There's a big chess game, right? It's a chess game with gun skills
thinking
involved.
5 and 6 moves ahead. Yeah,
They really are. There's a ton going on in there with regards to what they have in their head. And if you added kill streaks, it would get even more complicated. And to me, that would make it even more interesting. I imagine someone getting their specialist bonus as a pro and the high that would come with that. Imagine somebody getting, I don't know, a freaking napalm or something if we're talking Black Ops. And like how they're going to use that and where they're going to place it.
You're also thinking about this. Like for example, Modern Warfare 3. Portable radars would force people to use something other than like quick draw. Claymores would force sit red pros, so not everybody's running just dead silence. People would have marathon because of this fact. Sit red pro. More perks would be seen. More weapons would be seen. A person would have a pistol to fall back on if he runs out of ammo because he might have a stinger carrying for his team to shoot down, counter UAVs and stuff. There's so many variables that they're taking out by taking out the Call of Duty, kill streaks and stuff.
During COD Force Prime was on one of one of the first page teams on GB, but we always played with S&D with Claymore's on. And we'd have 4 or 5 guys sometimes planting claymores in. I could tell you every claymore spot on that game because we would just almost win off claymores.
Yeah, but the fact is, you'd eventually run into a team that has countered your claymores. They know that claymore's there. They flash them. They stun them.
One of the reasons that I think StarCraft is better than Black Ops, whatever it was last year, StarCraft had really good announcers. Like those guys were so much better than the Call of Duty guys were.
The MLG Call of Duty announcers were good there. Who was that one guy that was really good that came in like halfway through?
You're thinking of Golden Boy, right?
Yeah, I liked that dude. He had a nice swagger about him. I liked him.
Yeah, that guy had an energy, right? He was fun.
Yeah.
It's better than that deep voice guy. They usually guy that's like, running the grip on the FAMAS.
Oh, Corey Dunn?
Yeah, Corey Dunn. Get him the fuck off.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he really didn't do it for me.
What would happen if there were 2 Golden Boys? Would it look amateurish? Corey Dunn, so the downside of Corey Dunn is, at least in the early parts, he didn't have the level of expertise that you wanted an announcer to have. The upside is he was as pro as an ESPN guy. Like, that guy could speak. He had a golden voice. So he brought a level of professionalism to the show, even if he didn't bring the experience. Golden Boy brings this.
Would you like 8 thoughts to announce your football game because he has a good voice?
Well, you get 2.
The cock of gold on a touchdown.
You get 2 guys. So you ask yourself, do you want 8 thoughts to be one? Like, if one of them is going to be, let's say, hypothetically, I don't know, I'm trying to figure like a normal voiced person, right? Like, if you just had, we'll keep using Golden Boy, right? If you're going to have Golden Boy knows the game. He's exciting. He's fun. But, if you were to put him on the ESPN set, he would look, just something about him not like polished and clean and suit and tie-ish, right?
Very, very amateur. Yeah,
So do you want to have a Corey Dunn to balance him?
I don't know. He knows his stuff. That's all you need, and he's entertaining. Look at Joe Rogan. He knows his stuff. He's entertaining. He doesn't look polished.
That's a strong argument, actually. I think
Joe Rogan is a very good example.
Yeah.
He's
really good at his job.
I want a guy that's so excited about just I want a guy that when he hits the microphone, his excitement can help portray just how exciting it is. You know what I'm saying?
You know who can be better than Joe Rogan? Chael Sonnen.
Is that?
If Chael Sonnen ever takes the mic, he is going to be the best announcer you've
If he had the attitude that he had before the Silva fight, that dude was on fire.
He did the post show for that event that just happened with who was it? Weidman versus Munoz or something. And he was outstanding. And it's funny, Weidman was talking. He's I hope I'm not pronouncing it right. Weidman. He's a naturally kind of humble, nice guy. And Chael's like, let me put this in front of you right now. You were the #1 contender, right? Are you not? He's like, uh-huh. You are picking a fight with Silva right now, are you not? And he's like, yes, as a matter of fact, I am. I'm picking a fight with Anderson Silva. He was coaching him on how to get the fight that he wanted to have. And, dude, every time Sonnen grabs the mic, he's great. People were ripping on Sonnen for, the thing, the trash he talked leading up to the fight. It all seemed pretty modest to me. The meanest thing he said the entire time was that he was going to pat Silva's wife on the butt and ask her to make him a steak medium rare like he likes it. And look, I wish he had never mentioned the guy's wife, right? I wish that he had left her off limits and just focused on Silva, right? You say you absolutely suck, that he's coward, that he's dodging me, whatever. That to me is all normal inbounds leading up to the fight stuff. The wife thing wasn't. But I'll tell you, I get worse 700 times a day. And they're acting like Sonnen is the Antichrist. Whereas, they'll give other people, the average YouTube commentator a pass for stuff that's 90 times worse. It's, I saw Sonnen have a slip of the tongue about the whole wife thing, but I'm over it. It wasn't as bad.
At least he's working on his next career, commentating.
He is.
Woody, so what you're saying is there's double standards.
Yeah.
Come on now. Not on YouTube.
It's true. But
standards on YouTube. We don't even need to have that discussion. I'm just tired of seeing people complain about standards.
This is my standards. I ain't got none.
Yeah,
Yeah,
goodness.
me either.
dude.
I mean,
so
I
many
play
people.
Minecraft with Mike and Redneck.
I take this shit so serious. It's ridiculous.
Look, I watched
that's awesome.
I watched the Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
I was watching the episode, and it was funny as shit.
Did you see
because-
the one where Mike and I played together, or was it a different one?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the challenge.
Another
People-
challenge.
People were freaking raging like, God dang it!
We were so bad.
supposed to. I mean, like, come on, they're not playing it because they're I mean, just because you post YouTube videos don't mean you're a damn pro.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
They're-
not field
you're-
stripped here.
Dude, I love those
Yeah,
videos. I thought they
it
were
was
funny.
entertaining.
That series with Mike and I trying to like working as fast as we could to build the Netherworld in 5 days. I thought
which we didn't even know how to build. To
No,
begin
we
with.
did. I had one in
Like,
my
yeah,
work.
let's do this challenge. Let's do it. We can do it. Oh, how do you do this?
Yeah. And then everyone blamed me for setting the world on fire. But
House on fire.
I set the house on fire, but I totally did what you told me to.
Yeah, I did. You're gullible.
He's like, you need a block of wood, and then you pour the lava on the block of wood, and it catches
Didn't
fire.
you tell me? I think you looked up how to make that thing, and you said light a block of wood on fire or something.
I still don't know what I did
Yeah.
wrong, but I know it was horribly wrong. That much is for certain. It was,
You set
we
the
all
roof
caught on fire. Then I
Sure.
died twice. I was trying to get my bucket or something back. It was terrible.